More than 70% of our planet is covered by oceans. While we humans walk the land, the true rulers of Earth may dwell far beneath the waves. In a world without sunlight, without noise, life still thrives. This is a realm shaped by pressure, patience, and adaptation. Welcome to the Silent Kingdom. Today, we journey into the mysterious world of marine animals, creatures of the deep, the delicate, and the utterly extraordinary. Let us begin with the coral reefs. Often called the rainforests of the sea, coral reefs are bustling underwater cities filled with life, color, and rhythm. At first glance, coral looks like rock. But in truth, corals are living animals, tiny polyps that build massive, complex structures over time. Within these reefs, thousands of species coexist. You might recognize the orange and white stripes of the clownfish darting among anemones, or the bold, bright blue of the blue tang. Hidden in the cracks, lionfish stretch their elegant spines, both beautiful and venomous. These shallow waters host some of the most vibrant marine biodiversity on Earth. But just a few meters deeper, everything begins to change. As we descend, light fades, colors dull, the world slows. In the twilight zone of the ocean, between 200 and 1,000 meters deep, life takes on strange and beautiful forms. Here, the creatures adapt not for color, but for camouflage. The barrelli fish, with its transparent head and upward-facing eyes, scans for prey in near total darkness. The vampire squid, neither vampire nor squid in the traditional sense, drifts gently, its cloak-like arms wrapped tightly around its glowing body. Bioluminescence becomes common nature's version of neon. Creatures light up the dark with flashes, pulses, and glows. Some use it to hunt, others to confuse predators. It is both beautiful and haunting. At even greater depths, we find the abyssal zone. Here, at over 4,000 meters deep, the pressure is immense. The temperature near freezing. Sunlight cannot reach here. And yet, life still finds a way. The anglerfish, with its dangling bioluminescent lure, waits patiently in the darkness. It is a predator that barely moves, using its light to draw in unsuspecting prey. The gulper eel, with its enormous mouth and whip-like tail, looks like something from another world. And then there are giant isopods, ancient-looking scavengers that patrol the seafloor like armored tanks. These creatures are not monsters. They are survivors engineered by millions of years of evolution to thrive where no light and very little food exists. But not all marine wonders live in the deep. Let's rise back up to the open ocean where giants roam freely. The blue whale, the largest animal ever to live on Earth, can reach up to 30 meters in length. It feeds almost entirely on tiny krill, consuming up to 4 tons a day. Pods of orcas, also known as killer whales, move through cold waters with precision and grace. They are among the ocean's most intelligent predators, using complex strategies and vocal communication to hunt. And then there are the dolphins, playful and curious, often seen riding the waves alongside boats. Their clicks and whistles form a language we're only beginning to understand. The ocean's smallest inhabitants can be just as mesmerizing. Seahorses, for example, defy convention. It's the males who carry the young. Their bodies, upright and delicate, sway with the current as they cling to coral with their tails. The octopus, with its alien mind and boneless form, is one of the ocean's most intelligent invertebrates. It can solve puzzles, open jars, and vanish into its surroundings using camouflage that is nearly instant. Even the jellyfish, simple yet ancient, have survived for over 500 million years. Some pulse gently near the surface. Others drift in massive swarms, glowing in the dark like floating lanterns. The ocean is vast and still largely unexplored. Scientists estimate that up to 80% of marine species remain undiscovered. Every dive reveals something new: a fish with legs, a snail that glows, a whale that sings in a pitch never heard before. Yet, this world is fragile. Climate change, pollution, and overfishing threaten many of the species we've come to admire. Coral reefs are bleaching. Plastic drifts into the deepest trenches. The silent kingdom is calling for help, and it is up to us to listen. In understanding and protecting the ocean, we are not just saving marine life, we are preserving a part of ourselves. For the sea is not separate from us. It is part of the story of life itself. The ocean is more than just water. It is where life began, where the first cell divided, where the first creature swam, where the first breath vanished into bubbles and silence. Today, a blue whale gliding through the deep shares a connection with a jellyfish that lived hundreds of millions of years ago. That connection is life itself, a thread that runs through every scale, every fin, every heartbeat beneath the waves. Each species is a link in a chain, and we, humans, are not separate from it. We are part of the ocean's story, whether we feel it or not. When a coral reef dies, a piece of that story is lost. When a sea turtle mistakes plastic for food, the ocean cries out in silence. Yet, it is not too late. The sea is resilient. Given time, space, and care, it heals. To protect the ocean is to protect our past, our future, and the soul of the planet itself. Because in the end, we don't just explore the ocean, we return to it. We are made of it. We are its children,